No, let's just start. I'm not happy about this either, so let's just go. Welcome back, guys. Today we're doing cursed guitars. Yeah, this is Nightmares from the Bench. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm getting into today, but I have a couple of guitars on the bench right now that are supposed to be wiring nightmares, so I thought I would put you through it with me. That's really all this is about. Maybe I just want some kind of emotional support. Whatever. We're going to go through this together. Today I have on the bench a bass made by Hart Guitars. He's a luthier in the UK, and I looked up his stuff. He actually does a pretty good job. He's got some things up there in the $1,000 to $1,500 range, and this is one of them. It was brought to me by a client of mine. Beautiful guitar. I played it a little bit. The setup is great. It's got kind of a wonky piecemeal thing in here, but we'll get to that later. I love the epoxy fill. That's super cool. The route for the truss rod looks suspiciously hokey, but I have not looked inside this thing yet. My client told me it sounded a little off, so he opened it up and he was shocked to see what he saw on the inside. So I promised I would open it up on camera, so we're going to do it together. Let's go. No, come on. We're in this together. Don't scroll. Let's go. Come on. Oh, I'm missing a screw right here. It's a little hokey. Nice handmade wood cover. Oh my. Dude, what the shit? Okay. I thought that was just to keep things together, but I think that's actually a connection. What are we supposed to be fixing here? Said it sounds bad and we're supposed to fix the wires. Bro. Okay, I think that was a connection. It looks like there's a loose green wire coming out of there. Oh. Oh my. What? What the honest fuck is all this? Dude, come on. Guess just that's where he tied all the grounds together, just looping them all in the air like that. It's the first time I've ever seen an air ground. No wonder it sounds like dick. I think that's our problem here. Is that this green wire came off of the ground Christmas tree. We're gonna have to locate this somewhere better. This is dumb. Okay, I'm not all the way mad at the Scotch tape because I have seen that before. But what the shit is this? Oh, that's not how we bond grounds together at all. Ever. Don't do this. Dumb crap. Wow, dude. On a plus $1,000 base, I would expect way better workmanship than this. I'm not trying to trash on anybody's guitar company, but this is the kind of stuff that's going to happen when you make weird ground Christmas trees and you don't know what to do with your stuff. So I'm going to show you how to fix this instead of just verbally abusing the guy that did it. As if I didn't have enough anxiety already. This is what I got to do now. Son of a bitch. All right, we're going to leave these two guys because that's a coil tap for humbuckers that we're obviously not using. But we'll cover that up a little nicer and get it off to the side. I'm going to elongate this ground and probably these two so I can get this one over to this top pot and ground it all here. And then we're going to have to add a ground to go between all of these pots. Even though I know it's pre-wired and it has all its stuff, we're just going to add a nice solid ground wire. Eliminate this. This is not how you do grounds. First of all, tighten up your work, Hart Guitars. Put stuff nice where it goes so you can see it nice. Have this stuff all looking like a jungle in here, bro. Not cool. We're going to clean up this whole ground debauchery because it looks like that's the only thing he had to solder. You had one job, my friend. That just holds things together. That just holds things together. Okay, so he tried to do a little bit of cable management. We're going to make it a little cleaner. We're going to tighten these pots up. We're going to bond everything together with the ground. And we're going to star ground everything to this top pot. So all of these grounds, we're going to bring over here and star ground together. Let's get iron fired up. And then we're going to bond all of the pots together and then physically tighten them. Very nice and neat. That's how you do it. And that is how you ground your circuit. When it shows all the grounds in one place in the schematic, this is what it means. It means to ground them in one place on the back of a potentiometer, not just in the middle of the guitar bouncing around, okay? This is called star grounding, and that's what you do. That's star grounding. So now we're going to go around and bond all of these pots together and make them one nice solid circuit. All right, now we have a very pretty and properly installed circuit. It's star grounded all on the volume pot. We've got nice bonded ground all the way on the backs of every pot. Very good. Let's get this thing buttoned back up and off my stinking bench. All right, let's go plug it in. I know it works because I saw a problem, I identified a problem, I fixed a problem. It's going to work fine now. You know, I gotta say, I am really kind of underwhelmed to see a bass of this price point and caliber and how well it plays and how great it's set up. It's got good equipment on the outside, good pickups, but no, sir, was it even close to wired correctly. Man, Hart Guitars, I'm not trying to knock on you, bro, but maybe understand how to put a circuit together before you try, or hey, hire a guy like me. That's literally what I do, is build custom guitar wiring harnesses. Wow, dude. For the price point of how this guitar is put together, I really expected better. I really did. That was crazy, and I have anxiety now, and I'm gonna go make an espresso because I can't even handle this. Come on, let's go. Hey, do all the stuff. Hit like, hit subscribe, comment. Tell me what you think of the guitar, or don't. Tell me you think I look funny. I don't care. Just click some buttons. It's fun. You know, get some notifications. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's not with something like this. Wiring nightmares. Gotta love it.